everyone. Welcome back for another episode of Addams for the Love of Movie Picks. This time around, we're going to be talking about the 2019 film, The Addams Family. This one, I've covered the Addams Family and the Addams Family Values from, I think it was 91, 93, the real-life movies. But I just watched this for the first time, even though it was from 2019. I'd never seen it until recently. And I just wanted to touch on it. This being the first video of October, I thought we'd do like a spooky film, fun spooky. So here we are. We're going to talk about the Addams Family from 2019 animated. So this movie has Oscar Isaac as the voice of Gomez Addams, Charlize Theron as the voice of Morticia Addams, Chloe Grace Moretz as the voice of Wednesday Addams, Finn Wolfhard as the voice of Pugsley Addams, Nick Kroll as the voice of Uncle Fester, Snoop Dogg as the voice of Cousin It, Bette Midler as the voice of Grandma, Allison Janney as the voice of Margot Needler, Martin Short as the voice of Grandpa Frump, Catherine O'Hara as the voice of Grandma Frump, and I think that's pretty much the extent of the well-known actors doing voices in this one. The Addams Family from 2019 definitely has some differences from the real-life movies from 91 and 93. I mean, other than the fact one's real-life, one's animated. The Addams Family and Addams Family Values from 91, 93, they kind of just started off with everything already being established. Like the Addams Family were established in the house they were in. Pugsley and Wednesday were already born and, almost both teenagers, and their story had kind of already been set. Whereas the Addams Family from 2019 kind of delves a little bit into the origins of the Addams Family. It shows them in the old country, coming from the old country, facing persecution, from the normal people that there, because the Addams Family, they're different from everybody else. And that, showing Gomez and Morticia getting married, and, them fleeing the persecution along with Fester, and ending up in America, in New Jersey of all places. That was one thing that was different with the Addams Family, the Addams Family Values. It's pretty much indicated that they're in America, but it never really indicates where they are in America, whereas this one actually gives them a place, in a state. They end up in New Jersey. Shows how they found their house. It's an old abandoned, mental asylum. Shows how they came into contact with Lurch, because even though Lurch is like family, he's not technically an Addams. It shows that he was actually an escaped patient from the mental asylum. And they accidentally hit him with their car, and basically welcomes him to live with them. And then it shows Wednesday and Pugsley being born. So it kind of is a little bit more in depth into the origin stories of the Addams Family, which is kind of neat. I do like the voice actors. I mean, it's hard to top, the Raul Julia's performance as Gomez Addams, the late Raul Julia, and Angelica Houston as Morticia. And of course, Christina Ricci as Wednesday. It's hard to top, and Christopher Lloyd as Fester. It's hard to top their performances, but I think they do an admirable job lending these actors lending their voices to their role of these iconic characters. And basically, besides going into the origin, a little bit of the origin of the Addams Family, this movie basically centers around where they ended up in New Jersey. There's a town that ends up being built near them. I think that it's either Assumption or Assimilation. I think it's Assimilation. That is being run by this Margot Needler, who is, like a design, expert, is basically, created this town for people to live in. But she's also secretly watching everybody's lives and trying to influence everybody in the town. And of course, the Addams Family don't fit into her plans at all. So it's basically her, coming up, trying to get, just like the people in the old country persecuting the Addams Family, she tries to get the townspeople to rise up against them and, to get rid of the Addams Family. So it's a really, different take on the Addams Family story. It's got some funny moments. And of course, in the end, the Addams Family clan, not just this particular part of the Addams Family, all ends up living in the town of Assimilation. Uh, so it's a great watch for sure. It's a family fun kind of spooky. Definitely recommended for all ages. And there you are, folks. It's all we have for you this week. As always, if you enjoy my video, please click that thumbs up, leave a like down below. As always, if you really enjoy my video, feel free to leave a comment down below in the comment section. And if you enjoy my channel, please subscribe, okay? I'd greatly appreciate it. That's all we have for you this week, folks. We'll catch you next week for another episode. Take care.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.